Okay, there's a full set of League Two fixtures this weekend. So I'm just going to quickly run through my predictions. The first one at the top has already happened. Did my predictions yesterday. Didn't have time to do the video, so it's a review. I fancied goals in this game, and I fancied Grimsby to win, so I went for a 3-2 home win. I got the 2 right for Tranmere, but they actually come away with the win. They won 2-1, so great result for them. They're in 16th. Grimsby, haven't won in a while now, actually, so they're in 9th, so they're going to have to pick up to get back in the top 7. But yeah, off to a great start. Got that one wrong. Anyway, moving on. Accrington take on Oldham. Accrington 18th, Oldham 15th. Just not a lot of goals in Oldham's games. Both teams on an unbeaten run. Not lost in their last 4. So yeah, I'm going to go for a low scoring affair, but Accrington nick it 1-0. MK Dons take on Fleetwood. MK Dons in 4th, just 3 points off the leaders. Fleetwood down in the 11th, picking up some good results, but I fancy MK Dons in this one, so I go for a 2-1 home win. Bristol Rovers take on Notts County. I mean, if you're a Bristol Rovers fan, you don't need me to tell you how bad it is. I think the fans are very unhappy on a hell of a losing streak, down into 20th, just not going right at all for Bristol Rovers. Taking on Notts County, who are 5th. They did lose at home to Colchester last weekend, which was a bit of a surprise, but I think they get back to winning ways, so going for a 3-1 away win. Cambridge take on Crewe, 10th versus 8th. I can't see many goals, not much to separate them. Going for a 1-1 draw. Colchester take on Cheltenham. Cheltenham, they're just 2 points above the relegation zone. Obviously, they did pick up a lot since getting the new manager back. I say new manager, he's been there about 4 times or something now. Colchester, couple of good wins, just starting to move up the table, and I think they'll get another one this weekend, so going for a 2-1 home win. Barnet take on Harrogate. Barnet, 4 draws in a row, and Harrogate have fallen. They've been on a very poor run of form. They've fallen to second bottom. So yeah, I fancy Barnet in this one. I'm going for a 3-1 home win. Chesterfield take on Swindon. Chesterfield 6th, Swindon 2nd. Both on an unbeaten run. Well, they both won one of their last 5, drawing 4. So they both got the same record going into the game. I fancy goals. Always fancy goals with these 2 teams. So we're going to go for a draw. We're going to go for goals. So we'll go for 2-2. Newport take on Barrow. Newport looking pretty bleak for them. Bottom of the league. 3 wins in 17, 11 points. So they're 5 from safety now. So they're going to have to start picking up soon. Barrow went on that unbeaten run. They've lost their last 2 now, but I think they'll bounce back this weekend. I'll go for a 2-0 away win. Salford take on Crawley. Salford, I mean, this league's so tight. They were up there. They've fallen to 12th. No winning 3. Lost their last 2. Crawley, unbeaten in 4. Down in 19th. 2 points above the relegation zone. I fancy this one to be a draw. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Shrewsbury take on Gillingham. Shrewsbury just keeping their head above water. 1 point above the relegation zone. Gillingham, a 7th, unbeaten in 3. I think it's going to be a good weekend for them to get 3 points on the board, put the pressure on the teams above them. So I've gone for a 2-1 away win. And then probably the game of the weekend in League 2 is Walsall, who are top of the league. They're at home to Bromley, who are 3rd in the league. Bromley have won their last 4 on the bounce. Walsall lost 3 of their last 5. Obviously, we know they were at top of the league for ages last year and blew it. I just don't trust them. Bromley, they had a really good season last season. I'm pleased to see them do well again this season. I think it'd be quite nice if they went up. And I think they'll get a win this weekend. So I've gone for a 2-1 away win. Those are my predictions. Let's see how we get on.